Good morning, Steve Schroeder here with Smart Community Technologies, and we are currently looking at our email dashboard. Okay, let me take you right back to the very beginning of it. Here we are right here. It's January the 5th of 2018, and already this year, and we released this dashboard last year in December. So we've already added a total of around 34 key categories that I want to share with you that actually in December we already had the leading email dashboard with 250 million people in the database, literally every single adult in the United States as well as every single business in the United States. We had amazing categories that we illustrated in our first video, but we've added a number, I think it's about 36 different criteria that I want to share with you now, because this is actually a game changer once again for small business. And I think you realize, because in the first video we talked about always improving the product, so within less than 30 days we've already improved it drastically. So we already had the best communication dashboard tool in the world, and we weren't satisfied with it. We've already improved it. So if we're already doing this much in a month, you can imagine what we are going to do. So this is incredible stuff. I want to show it to you. So what we do is we can just go to the Run the Count, click on that. And this is really kind of cool. I'm going to show you a number of run counts and everything that you can do. You can find out by political districts. You saw all of this before, so we don't necessarily have to go into that. What we did, we have all the counties, all the cities, the full state, everything. What we have added, we still have all the political selects, so we can tell what party they're affiliated with. We'll click on that. Democrat, Independent, non-political affiliation, other, Republican. You can search everything for that. How many times did they vote? 1 to 18 times. 1 to 4 times. What's their voter history? Not only the voter history in the general election, but how did they vote in the presidential primary? Other elections, we have all kinds of different things with the years added here. So you can do all that. The demographic selects is what we have added. So I want to show you what we have added real quick. Now we still have the age range. You can easily do that from any age that you want right down here by adjusting these buttons, which is really cool. Remember, we have the adults. We know if children are present, we just can't track their name and their behavior. Okay, so that's why it starts at 18. There's some legal issues with data as far as that's concerned. So we have every adult in the United States. We know everything about every adult, including all of these new things I'm going to show you. So here's some things we've added. We've added whether or not they're an apparel buyer, whether or not they have an interest in art, whether they're an auto enthusiast, whether they're a boating enthusiast, whether they're a book buyer, what kind of books do they buy? Are they a business opportunity seeker? These are people that are kind of always looking for a different opportunity. This is another huge category for people. Let's do a live. You want to find out, let's say, for example, what they are? No, we won't do it live. I just want to tell you. A business owner, whether or not they're a business owner, whether or not they're a cable or satellite subscriber, whether or not we already had charitable donations. Christian families now, we have those all segmented out. Collectible, we had that before. Collectibles interest, no, that's a new one. How much do they have an interest in certain collectibles? Cooking enthusiast. Credit card holders, also new. Credit rating we had before. Do-it-yourselfer is new. Are they the kind of person that likes to do it themselves? We had dwelling type before. We had education before. No, we had education. We've added a little bit more. They completed high school, completed college, graduate school, whatever. Electronic interest is new. We had the ethnic coding. Fitness enthusiast is new. Frequent traveler is new. Gambler is new. Gardening interest is new. We had gender. Golf enthusiast. Health and beauty interest. These are both new. Household income we had. Home market value we had. Health and beauty. Interest in crafts is new. Interest in diet and weight loss. An investor is new. Jewelry buyer is new. We had marital status. Membership club is new. We had military or vet before. Music enthusiast is new. NASCAR enthusiast. Net worth. We had occupation before. Let's see here. Online education interest is new. Online shopper is new. Outdoor enthusiast. We had the pets. We had presence of children. Purchase children's products is new. We had religion, smoker before. Spoken language is new. Sports enthusiast is new. Value conscious is new. So I can send you a list of all of this. You can take screenshots if you like. The interesting thing about this is that we can just click on these things and add them over here to the count. And they get added into the count. And so what will happen is when you click on that, it adds them. So arts interest, yes, right? Apparel buyer, yes, okay? Adds them right over here. And you can sort by any, give me all of the Christian families who happen to be a boating enthusiast and make over $150,000 a year with a credit rating of 750 or above that live in a certain area. I mean, can you imagine what you can do to create your own leads? And then when we put all of this in here, we can run the count and communicate with all of them. And we can email just that group, literally cherry pick them right out of the universe. And what we like to do, but it's not a requirement, but we will take your existing database and we'll do a cross-reference predictive analytics analysis on your database and find out everything that you have seen here about your current customers. So imagine these are things you don't know about them that we do. And then we compile all of this data about your existing customer database and find out everybody that's not your customer that matches all of these ideal profiles. Obviously, that is like cherry picking the low-hanging fruit and bringing them into your business and taking them away from a competitor. This is why it's so powerful. Now, what we can also do is we can geofence competitor locations. So let's say I was just talking to Starbucks this morning, for example, because Dunkin' Donuts is sending out 700 million emails next year. So I said, Starbucks, just want to give you a heads up. Do you want me to geofence off every Dunkin' Donuts, every place that sells coffee, and then we can cherry pick all of the people who are going into Dunkin' Donuts and invite them into Starbucks, and we know that they are a Dunkin' Donuts customer because we flagged them at Dunkin' Donuts, and we can communicate with them via email. I can tag their cell phone. I can know their IP address of their computer at home and at work, their tablet, everything. The next time those people from Dunkin' Donuts go online, they're going to get a Starbucks promotion or ad or invitation, whatever you want to do. This is very powerful stuff that we can help you do right. So I wanted to show you all of these kinds of new things. And that's what we have. Keep you updated. Everything else is here. We got the creative, and we will continue to make this better. So thank you very much.